What is up, everyone? Thanks so much for stopping in for another video today. If you do end up liking this video, make sure to drop a like. It really help us out. So today we're looking at the Tier 1 Concealment T1-M for Minimalist Holster. This model here is shown in FDE. It's a pretty poor FDE impression. This is pretty dark, but that doesn't really matter to me. I only wanted FDE because my carry gun is FDE. The sweat guard I have here is mid-cut. You can go, I think the safe place to honestly go with the high cut, and then you can cut it down however low you want or custom cut it. But if you're like me and you're lazy, I just went with a mid cut. That way I knew I'd have a little bit of sweat protection and not have to worry about cutting and smoothing this out myself. I also have an optics cut. I don't have a way to mount optics on this handgun, but if I ever bought an adapter, I'd like to have it. So I went ahead and added that just in case. These holsters do come with a claw, which helps quite a bit. And I also purchased this one with the Ulti clip, which you do not see on here, and I'll be doing a separate video on why. But in the box, it came with some goodies. You got a nice cool sticker and a little drawstring bag with their logo on it, so that was pretty neat. We can start off with quality. I've carried this for almost daily for about 3 months now. No issues. Obviously didn't really expect to have any. This Kydex is not super thick, but it is stiff enough that I don't feel like I could break this little sweat guard off even if I wanted to. But weight, this thing weighs about 5 ounces on my scale, as you can see here. And the hardware quality is really good. All the screws and stuff are squared away. Got them where I wanted them and then Loctited them in place, no big deal. This clip is pretty thick plastic. It doesn't seem like the most durable. I have another holster where the clip seems maybe a little better, but like I said, I don't have any issues. I haven't broke it or anything yet. So that we can talk about. The most important thing is retention. This holster hits it out of the ballpark. It's adjustable via this screw here on the back, and you can adjust it down to where your gun almost falls out of the holster, or you can crank it up so much that it's really hard to get the gun out. I have mine set a little more towards the secure side. This thing is not coming out on accident. You can see it takes quite a bit of force for me to pull that out. And then also when you pop it back in, you get a really nice positive click that it's in place and everything is secure. So that's nice. Yeah. So we could talk about the design now. One of the coolest things that I think this holster gets right that a lot of others don't is some holsters like to mount their hardware here above the slide. And what that does is you end up with extra thickness. I could show an example of another holster here where you can see this is on top of the slide and it's a lot thicker. They actually mount the hardware under the slide, sort of where a light would go on the pick rail. And what that does is you end up getting a super slim overall profile. So that is really nice and helps keep the gun nice and concealed out of view. As far as the trigger guard, it covers it really well, seals up nice and tight. It doesn't rest on the magazine well, but there's nothing going to be getting into your trigger guard with this guy. Speaking of also the claw definitely helps with concealment. It really tucks this end of the gun into your body. If you have a holster that doesn't have a claw and it has the ability to add one, I would definitely consider it. It has really improved the concealment even of just this holster alone, which was great to begin with, and then as you use the claw, really just tucks that grip into your body, which is nice. Also, this since this is a sort of J-style hook, you can tuck a shirt in behind it, so that's nice if you're someone like me who often has to tuck in shirts. So with this guy, I primarily carry at the 3 o'clock position. I've also done so in appendix. I prefer the 3 o'clock. It's done great in both of those. I think if you're primarily an appendix carrier, Tier 1 has some options that might be made for that are a little better with the double clip. I didn't want the double clip because I often carry at 3, but obviously one claw or flaw of any single clip holsters, it might tend to try to pivot about this one clip. So if you're going to carry primarily appendix, I'd probably go with one of their appendix built from the ground up holsters. But that's kind of all I have to say about this guy. It's been super great, no issues here. I guess one issue, this isn't even an issue, my front side post is scratching the inside of the holster here, and it does end up getting some plastic here that I have to clean off every once in a while. I'll roll in an image so you can see what I'm talking about. That's not really a big deal. Just comes from that the top of this molding here is not perfectly straight. It leans over a little bit. But other than that, no quality issues, no complaints. It's been great for me. And that's kind of all I have to say about this. I'll go ahead and roll in some clips of me carrying this in a few different positions, different outfits, shirts untucked, etc. to show concealment. So if you were interested in that. But other than that, that's all I have to say about this holster here. If you like this video, please drop a like. It would really help us out. If you check out the channel and enjoy it, consider subscribing. But other than that, that's all I've got. So thanks for watching.